going to bed, gone out dating, they want to date, I haven't.
Hey Shannon, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday and that everything's all good with yourself, and thank you so, so much for your check-in for this week. So it has been a good week. Obviously now we are 5.5 weeks out, which is a mental, and definitely like things like I've said it before, but like every check-in you look different, which is, that's kind of like what happens towards the end of a prep. Like every half a kilo that comes off, it looks visually like very, very different, and you're like perfectly on track for where I want you to be right now. And yeah, I'm just like really looking forward to these next few weeks and seeing how they go. Obviously we did make some changes the other day just to dig a little bit, push a little bit, and really kind of just like get these last little bits off now, because in an ideal world I want you ready like anywhere from 2 to 1.5 or a week out. That's kind of the ideal scenario. You know, I don't want us going into peak week with still fat to lose. Like that's the not good situation, especially because we do have 2 shows back to back, right? So we don't really have time between show 1 and show 2 to change things. We really only just have time to like pull you down and peak again. So that's why when I'm kind of thinking about the prep, like when I want you to be ready, like I even know from my own experience, being able to just reverse into shows, it makes a huge difference. And I think especially with the criteria that we have, like the kind of tone figure look, it's the best way to go about it, because we just kind of want you like fresh and full but still conditioned. So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to the first video post the Ibiza hen trip. Oh my god, what a fucking holiday. I literally had the best fucking time while I was away, and now I'm home, and I'm low-key like sad to be home because I'm sad that it's over, but also I'm excited to be back and excited to be getting back to routine and getting back into normality. But like honestly, that holiday was so fucking needed. So needed. It came at the perfect time. Obviously I was 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks post-show when it came, and I really needed that break. I really, really did. Like, it was just 5 days of not thinking about anything to do with bodybuilding. I lived my best life. I danced all fucking night. I drank so many cocktails. I ate so much bread and alioli. And I just had the most amazing time with my friends. And yeah, I just have come back feeling so like refreshed mentally and excited to like lock back in now and like get back into off season. So today is Wednesday the 13th. So I did get back on Monday night. And at first I was like, oh, I'll vlog the day that I get back, like the Tuesday. But yesterday, like, I literally did not have a fucking second, because obviously I was tired. Like, I got maybe max 3 or 4 hours sleep most nights. So by Monday I was exhausted. So I got into bed as soon as I got home from the airport, and I just let myself sleep as long as I needed to. So I think I woke up at about 7:30, which meant I just didn't get my sort of initial 3 hours in the morning when I'm normally doing check-ins, and I had all of my Monday check-ins to do, so like 26, 27 check-ins. So literally all I did yesterday was eat, do my steps, like go and walk in the morning and walk in the evening, and just sit at this fucking desk and do check-ins. I did not have a moment to even think about picking up the camera, so I said I would pick it up today, and this can be the sort of getting back on track post Ibiza vlog. So I did do one of these last year, because obviously I was in Ibiza the same week last year when I did get, you know, engaged, so it was kind of nice to go this same week this year, and go for my hen, which is just crazy. Like, I feel like the whole wedding thing is starting now, and there's so much to do, but I'm also so excited to get really stuck into my bride era. But yeah, I just said I would pick the camera up today. I'm not actually going to train today, so I need to move my hair in case that microphone gets muffled. I was thinking about training today because I really want to train, but again today, like, I just have so much to do because I've pushed all my check-ins back by a day. Like, everybody's already checked in and I can see that they're all there waiting, and I just get way too stressed. And I'm also doing a podcast today. I'm a guest on a podcast, and I also need to unpack. So I said, you know what, if I go to the gym today, I will just spend the entire day on edge, and it really makes no difference if I train today and rest tomorrow, or train tomorrow and rest today. Like, I'm still going to get 3 sessions done this week, so I was like, there's no need to stress about it. And even I was on my walk earlier and I was like dragging. I'm definitely still sort of in that recovery mode, but let's like do the Ibiza debrief. Let me tell you about everything that we did and everything that we got up to. So I arrived on Wednesday evening, and it was just me and my maid of honor for the first day. So we went out for dinner to the Golden Buddha, which I've wanted to go to for ages. It was so nice. It was the first time I had bread and aioli, and it was, oh my god, delicious. And then we went to Dom Dalla in High, which was so good. So good. I've been wanting to see him for so long, and he did not disappoint. It was such a good set. It was like a mix of kind of like heavy techno, but then also he'd throw in like really random songs, like he did like a remix of like messy, not me like just flicking the microphone off with my excitement, but he did like a remix of Messy. Like, he played Use Somebody by Kings of Leon at one point. It was just so random, but so good. Then, and we stayed all night. Like, we stayed until High closed, but it was amazing. Then Thursday we were just chilling a bit. We moved to our second hotel, and then my other bridesmaid came. We went out that night. We just went. It was actually so cute. Like, they were like, okay, we have a surprise booked, and I was like, I don't know what this is going to be, but they actually brought me, they collabed, I don't know, with Shane, and they found out like the exact spot that we got engaged last year, so they brought me there. We had a bottle of Moët, we drank it together. It was so nice. And then we just stayed in like the old town near the port. We just went to loads of different bars, you know, had some drinks, and again we were out until like 3 a.m. but we were like, this is like a quiet night. And then Friday again, we woke up, I spent the day on the beach, we just walked around, chilled, went to Skinny Kitchen for food. Then the rest of the girls came and we went to Cheeky One for dinner, which again was so nice. I've been wanting to go there for ages. It was delicious. And then we just went back to our apartment, just kind of had a couple of drinks, and then Saturday was the big day. That was the big day. So we did Blue Marlin in the morning, or like for the day, which Blue Marlin is my favourite place in Ibiza. Like, such an amazing beach club, great drinks, great food, you're always so well looked after, the vibes are great, the music is great. Then we went to Mambo's for the sunset dinner, which is, you can't go to Ibiza and not go to Mambo's for sunset. Again, slapped. And then we went to Universe for Elro, which, that was my first time in Universe. I've actually been to Privilege, which is what Universe used to be, and I remember it just being absolutely massive, and it is still huge. And I actually think it was too big. Like, there was too many places that you could go, just so much different areas to walk in. There's loads of different stairs. I don't even think we found everything in it. And also Elro, the music is just not it. It's just, as soon as we walked in, I was like, oh god. Now luckily the music did get better because Eats Everything came on, but I just wasn't the biggest fan. I just feel like it was a bit much. It was a bit overwhelming. I like a big club, but not too big, you know? And also, like, I didn't even feel like I had space at some points. It was so packed and crowded. So it was okay. I do want to go back to Universe to like a different night. I think it was just I didn't like Elro. So I definitely will try it again. But it was okay. And then Sunday we literally spent the day at the pool, drinking, eating, and then we went to High for Glitterbox, which was so good. Glitterbox is like disco vibes. That is like my favorite type of music. So we just had the best night. It was honestly incredible. Like, I just had such a good time. Like, it was such a nice girls' holiday with my friends. Like, everybody got on so well because they didn't all know each other, but like the group was just perfect, and it just made me so grateful, and like I just felt so special and cared for, and they really like they did everything to just make me feel like special, and it was just really, really nice. So I already can't wait to go back to Ibiza. Like, I already want to go back now. And then obviously Monday my flight was at like 4 p.m. so my friends all left earlier for the airport. I like went to the Skinny Kitchen to get some breakfast, and then I made my way to the airport, and I was so tired. I literally had to keep setting alarms to make sure I didn't fall asleep and miss my flight. But I got home and then I was straight to bed. So yeah, it was just the best. It was honestly the best ever. And like I said, I did not think about fitness, didn't think about food. I just ate what I wanted. Like, you know, I ate some fruit. I drank a lot of protein shakes because like fitness, I don't know, I feel like I have to, but I also enjoyed whatever foods I wanted, and I didn't hold back. So I got back yesterday. Well, I got on Monday night. I weighed myself yesterday and I was 135, and I was 134.4 before I left. So I was like, oh, sick. 0.6 pounds up, that's pretty good. But then yesterday I obviously had a full day of normal food, and like my food is really high, and all my fibre, all my sodium, everything like that. And today I was 137, so I gained 2 pounds. But I was talking to Christian, and he was like, to be honest, I expected that. And do you know what? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I actually don't care at all. Like, I had so much fun. I would not trade a single one of those memories to have come back like lighter. Like, I really don't give a shit. And while I was away, I honestly felt really good. And I was nervous going away that my body image would be a bit rocky, because like prep body dysmorphia is so fucking real. And when you're reversing, like, you can be just really, really, really hard on yourself. But honestly, while I was away, I felt good, but I didn't even think about how I looked that much. Like, it just wasn't important. What was important was the people I was with, the fun I was having. You know, I was like there in bikinis, like knew I was bloated, like knew my belly was like a little bit, again, it's not like big, but you know, a bit distended. And I didn't give a shit, because no one else there cared what I looked like. They were just happy that I was there. And the other people who were there that were strangers, they certainly weren't looking at me thinking about what I looked like. You know, what mattered was the fun that I had. And boy, did I have so much fun. Like, so much fun. And it's like, yeah, I gained some weight, but I also gained memories that I will never, ever, ever forget. And that is the most important thing. And like, I never, like, now that I'm back, I don't care. Like, I don't care if I get a bit chunky now. Like, I can see my face is a little bit more healthy looking. She's a bit puffier. Who cares? Like, literally, who fucking cares? Because right now my goal is just to grow and get big. You know, I have less than 3 months now to make as much progress as I can before it's Diddy time. So if I have to be a little bit fat to do that, I don't care. I actually just don't care. Like, my body has done so much for me this year. I know it will continue doing so much for me, and that holiday was just so needed. It was so needed. So now I'm back, and we're back into work. And yesterday I honestly felt wrecked. I was like, how am I going to do this? I already feel so much better today. Like, mentally I feel a lot clearer, and it's just a case of like getting on top of check-ins and everything like that. And also, in case you missed it, I did make a post about it on YouTube. I don't know if people see those. We have launched something exciting with Excellence Coaching. So we have launched our new 12-week one-to-one coaching program called the Excellence Elite Method. I should know the name. So it's a 12-week one-to-one coaching program. It's starting September 8th, because September low-key gives January vibes, and it's always a really busy time when people want to lock the fuck back in. So we wanted to have something for anyone who does want to do that. So I will leave all the links below for all of that. You can go and check my Instagram. But I did just want to mention it because we've been working really hard behind the scenes on getting that launched. So now it's there and it's out there, and if you want to find out more about it, inquire and apply. We do have limited spaces because obviously it's one-to-one, so we can't just be taking on like 50 people. That's not how it works. But if you want to work hard and fucking smash the end of the year, it will be perfect for you. So feel like that's everything I want to touch on. That's been 11 minutes of me talking. Wow. So today, like I said, it's a rest day. So I'll just show you guys some of my meals. I will probably vlog tomorrow because I want to get this up for Friday. So I'll probably vlog me training tomorrow, getting back into the gym. And then I will also do my usual weekend vlog because I actually do have an exciting weekend planned. We've got some nice stuff planned. So yeah. And also it was my birthday. It was my birthday too. So I turned 29, which is weird. I don't feel 29. I feel about 21. But anyway, I am going to get back to check-ins now. I have, 12 or 13 more to do. I have a podcast at 2:30. I have meals to eat, and then I want to unpack and like get my life sorted out. Because, you know, when you're just like stressed and overwhelmed because there's shit everywhere, that's how I feel. I need to do a big clothes wash, get all my makeup and shit out of the bag, and just get back to normal. So I must get stuck back into check-ins. I will catch you guys in a while at lunch, whatever. And aside from that, I hope you are enjoying the video so far. Not that there's been a lot, but of course, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, give it a comment, and tell me if there's anything you guys want to see. Hey Jill, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday and that everything's all good with yourself. And thank you so much for your check-in for this week. So, I think this week's check-in is going to be a little bit more of a tough love check-in because sometimes I think that is what is needed. And, you know, as a coach, I'm all about, you know, I like to think that I'm understanding, I'm compassionate, but at the same time, you did hire me to help you reach a goal, and in order to reach that goal there's certain things that we need to do and there's certain sacrifices that we need to make. And you know, I feel like there has just been a little bit of a recurring theme at this point with, you know, a lot of weeks kind of going in a similar fashion. You know, at 6 weeks out, baby, here we fucking go. And it has been a very good week. Okay, obviously it's been very exciting because you finish your job and now you have 3 weeks off where you can, one, focus on getting moved into your new place, and two, just fully focus on prep and almost be able to treat these 2 weeks as a bit of a mini boot camp for yourself. You know, you're going to have all the time in the world to get your training boxed off, your cardio done, your steps nailed, and we can really use these weeks to make some very, very good progress. And it has been a positive week as well because we've pretty much come down to kilo on average on body weight, which is very good at this point. We have had a 51 weigh-in. Now I know it's fluctuated back up, but alright, Tuesday check-ins are all done, 25 done and dusted. Definitely focus is so much better today. It was still a little bit hard, but my brain is functioning at a much better capacity than yesterday because yesterday I was on my fucking ass. So it's 1:20, as you saw. I just went to the shop, did a little bit of a top-up shop there. Usually like first port of call when I get back from any sort of holiday, or we do, is get the shop done so all the food is there. But luckily, because Shane was at home this weekend, he was able to go and get everything that I wanted on Monday. But there was a couple of things I just like forgot, or things that like were out of date or whatever that I thought we had. So I've picked all of those up. I'm going to put them all away, and then I'm going to make my lunch, which is going to be steak and rice. Not really a surprise because it's just been a meal that I've been repeating. Before I was just making my rice in the small one every day, but then I realized it's so much easier to make 3 days worth of rice and then just keep it in the fridge. So that's what I've been doing. So this is 3 days worth of rice, and I actually like rice when it's like reheated from cold on the pan. It's honestly so good, and it makes really good fried rice, which I'll probably do like tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, these sorts of things just make meal prep so much easier. If you don't have a rice cooker, get a rice cooker. Like, probably one of the best things we have aside from the air fryer. But I love it. I love it so much.
So you dry your hair in peace in the house.
All right, so steak, rice, veggies, all the good stuff going into my body, and it's already making me feel so much better, so much better. So I'm gonna eat this. It's 1:45, so the podcast is at 1:30, and then I might make a start on some of my Wednesday check-ins if I have time, but I need to unpack today. That is like my priority. If you see me not unpack today, please give out to me, because I need to do it, because the suitcase is at the door. It's stressing me out.
I am good. How are you? Overwhelmed? I saw your Instagram story.
Just a little bit, but oh good. Okay, sorry, it was really blurry and I was like, why is my screen like that? Yeah, no, I'm fine, you know, like normally when I'm doing my check-ins, they come in throughout the day, but because everyone's like checked in on their normal day, I just see like there's like 20 people waiting and I'm like, but it's fine. All right, so just finished a podcast. It was actually a podcast that I was a guest on with one of my clients. So that was really fun. It was a bit more kind of business related. So it was nice to actually be on a podcast and not be talking about bodybuilding for once. So whenever that is live, I'll like share it on my Instagram. Then I had my third meal, which was my Jaffa cake, Weetabix cheesecake, which was absolutely delicious. It slaps every single time, and now I'm just doing some form clips, and I probably will do just a couple of check-ins that are here for tomorrow just to kind of get a little bit ahead, because I would love to be able to record my own podcast tomorrow afternoon if I have time, but I also need to unpack. So I'm gonna work until 5. It's 5 to 4 now, so I'm gonna work until 5 and then I'm gonna unpack, and that will be me done for the day, because I've been just at this desk all fucking day and my eyes are going loopy at this point. All right, we've unpacked, which felt so good just to get all of that done and get like a wash on. And now I'm having my dinner, which is of course my fave, my chicken burger, barbecue sauce, potatoes, barbecue sauce, almond butter, and some veggies. I also got exploded on with the barbecue sauce. I opened it and it like, oh my God, it's still on me. it fucking exploded all over me, so that's absolutely ideal. Just attacked by barbecue sauce. Why? I also realised earlier, I opened the fridge and I went to take something out of one of the shelves and was like, what the fuck? I put the avocado oil in there yesterday. It fell over and the lid fell off, so the entire like shelf was just covered in oil. Luckily, it just stayed in the shelf, but all the stuff that was in there was covered in it, so I had to take it out and wash it. Disaster. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna watch some Gossip Girl. Then we're gonna go on a walk. Then I'll have my last meal and chill. So yeah, I'm glad that I managed to get my work done at like, well, it was like 5:20 because I had a little bit extra to do, some inquiries to get back to. But now I have slightly less check-ins to do tomorrow, and I want to train, so I might actually have time in the afternoon to do other stuff because I have other work shit to do. It's not just check-in, there's so much. But anyway, yes, I will enjoy this. I will probably I want to show you guys my dessert, my last meal, because it's fucking delicious. So I'll catch you guys after my walk. All right, and that is the final meal. So it's my creamy, some Cocoa Pops banana, and this fucking bad boy. It's like basically super fucking bougie Nutella. It is so good. I just recently bought a load of like, sorry, the hair is not giving. I recently bought a load of like different spreads to have on my creamies, and I'm living life because I have the carbs for it, and I kind of just use those as my fat. So obviously they're not like nutrient dense, but that's my kind of version of flexibility in an off season when my food is this high. I'm gonna enjoy some of these different things. So I just love this. This is like my favorite creamy combination, so I'm going to chat in on this. I'm going to chill. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow for the first session back, which I'm so excited for. I'm actually so excited to get back in the gym and actually feel like I have muscles, because obviously after 7 days of no training, I feel like a small fat child. So not long until I get to kind of fix that. So I will catch you guys in the morning. It's Thursday, and we are about to go back to the gym for the first time since last Tuesday. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I couldn't want to do this session less if I fucking tried. Oh my god, I feel rough today. Rough. My alarm went off at 5:30. I had to peel myself out of bed. I could have slept for so much longer, but I knew I had check-ins to do. So I did my check-ins, and then I actually fell asleep. Only for like 20 minutes, but the reason is because I am an idiot, and I thought I took my GH this morning, but I actually took my melanotan. And anyone who takes melanotan knows that, especially if you haven't taken it for like a week or two, it makes you feel awful. I was like, why do I feel like I have like full body fucking chills and like I'm so nauseous? I don't know how I'm gonna eat all my food today because eating my breakfast was so hard. Like, I feel rough. I think my brain is just fucked. Like, obviously I got home Monday, I slept, but then I was straight into 2 like very full-on days of work, and I just don't think my body or my brain is recovered at all. So I have 2 check-ins left to do once I get home because they came in a bit later. I have a call later. I have 2 calls later, and tomorrow morning I am not waking up until my body wakes up. I'm not setting any alarm. Like, oh my god. So yeah, I really don't want to go and train. Like, I really don't want to, but I know that I will feel so much better once the session is done. Like, I am just doing this session to do it, like, not even gonna lie, just so I can say that it's done. Like, oh, I'm feeling a bit rough. I'm actually doing my Friday, so it's Thursday, but I'm doing my Friday session, which is glutes and delts, because it's a holiday tomorrow here, and the gym that I do this session in is closed tomorrow. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just start with that one, which, to be fair, I don't mind because it's definitely a bit less taxing than my Thursday session, so maybe it'd be a nice way to like ease myself back in. But the plan, like, anytime I've deloaded, I always just go in like not trying to hit the numbers I was hitting before the deload. Like, I know I'm gonna have to peel back the numbers a little bit, peel back the loads a little bit, because my nervous system is a little bit out of the practice of doing some of these lifts. So I'm almost like resetting those baseline numbers to progress from. Just make sure form is absolutely locked in. Obviously I'll film everything, I'll send it all to Kyle. I imagine like after a couple of days off, like certain things are going to feel a bit awkward. I might have kind of forgotten how to do things. It does happen, but I also know it will come back really quick, and I know that strength will come back really quick. But yeah, I'm just really focusing on how I'm going to feel when the session is done, which is going to be miles better. I know, miles better. So the thought of it is worse than doing it. If I can do all these sessions in prep, I can do this session today. But yeah, oh my god, I just can't wait for it to be done. I cannot wait. Like, today's one of those days I just can't wait to get into bed tonight. Oh, the Ibiza holiday come down blues are so real. Worth it, but so real today. Anyway, I need to stop being a little pussy because I'm actually pissing myself off. It's gonna be fine. I do like training. I just have to remind myself of that, and I like the way that I feel when I'm doing it and after. So let's fucking go. It'll be fine. It will be fine. realised I have not picked you guys back up since I got home from the gym, and it's now like 4 p.m. because it's just been busy. So the session was, you know what, it sucked. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sometimes you go into a session thinking it's gonna suck and it's fine. That sucked. It was so grim. I felt really rough, but I got it done. And I knew that I just needed to get that first session done and dusted, and then everything would be okay again. So I'm glad that it's done. I know tomorrow's session already I will feel so much better, and that's the main thing. It's just rebuilding that momentum again. Obviously my strength was down a little bit, but she'll come back quickly and it'll all be fine, and in a week's time I will feel completely normal. Came home then, had my post-workout, which was so hard to eat, like my appetite because of fucking Milanotan, but I feel like it's come back now because I'm quite hungry for this meal. Had some check-ins to finish, had a call with Zoe, had a new client call, and now we're making my next meal, which I will show you in a second once it's all done because it's actually so fucking good. And then I'm gonna wrap up the video, but I'll show you my food first because I feel like we all love food, don't we? I think we do. So as we all know, I smash fucking chicken and rice or steak and rice, but today I decided to make like a fried rice type thing because I had the rice pre-cooked from yesterday, and when it's pre-cooked it makes bomb ass egg fried rice. So the way I do it is I cook the rice in the pan, I add a little bit of hot water to it, salt, pepper and soy sauce and a bit of oyster sauce. Fry it, or like cook it all up that way. Then I add the cooked pineapple, the cooked chicken, and then I've just some spring onions, some bean sprouts, a little bit of sesame oil, and an egg. So I cooked an egg on the side, and then when it was all done I like scrambled the egg and smash it all up and put it in. So it's honestly so good. And I've just done the veggies on the side. Sometimes I do the veggies in it, but this time I've done them on the side, so whatever. And that is going to wrap up my getting back on track post Ibiza vlog. I am going to start vlogging again tomorrow, but I want to get this edited and uploaded for tomorrow morning, which is a tall order, but I will get it done because I'm pretty quick at editing, and then tomorrow morning it means I can sleep in, and then I have to record a podcast in the morning for tomorrow. But it's fine, it's fine. This week has literally just been like getting back to normal. I definitely think I fucked myself by just coming straight back to work and then doing 2 super long desk days, Tuesday and Wednesday. But this is the reality of being self-employed. Like, you can't just take extra days off, and there is a lot to do and there is a lot of pressure when you're running a business, but it's fine. I wouldn't change it for the world because I fucking love my job. So I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.